You are now live. It's been a while. She's like, are you seriously going to be wearing that stuff when you go on live? Seriously? I'm like, it was in my hair before, but then I put it on my face just for her.
Good morning, friends.
Happy anniversary, dear.
It's our anniversary. It's our 15-year anniversary today.
How long?
15 years.
Holy crap.
Yes, but we wanted to, we thought we would come on because we have had an incredible, when did we start? We started this challenge, so you might have heard us talk about it. We're live on Instagram and Facebook right now, so if we're looking back and forth, that's why. And we started this challenge, and we challenged you guys to do it along with us, where we were going complaint-free for one whole week. And what does that mean? Because there's a lot more to it than the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Do you know how big that is? Do you know how all-encompassing to not complain?
It is a challenge, not gonna lie. And so what that meant was Sean started reading The Millionaire Mindset.
Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Yes, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which I read so long ago, and I need to start reading again. But he got to the part in the book where it talked about complaining. So we started saying, wouldn't it be cool if we could try to go one whole week without complaining? And I'm going to tell you, I've failed almost every single day so far.
Yeah.
And maybe not say I failed. I'm learning. But we wanted to check in because we've been doing this now since Friday. Today is Wednesday, so that's 5 days. Is that my math right?
Yep.
6 days? Friday will be a week. So we're 5 days into this challenge, and we challenged a lot of you. But this is why I wanted to check in midweek, because I have received so many messages, Marco Polos, direct messages, text messages from people that watch us on social media with so much gratitude from us doing this challenge and even just bringing it to light that we can't not keep talking about it, because it's free, it's easy, and it's something you can do every single day that will drastically change and improve your life in no other way that I can think of in this magnitude, because this is all heart and mind work, right? So we started this on Friday, and it was pretty good Friday, but this is what I noticed is, and I think you're the same, when you get tired,
Oh, yeah.
you complain a lot more. So it's not just
Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. If you're any one of those four,
yes,
hungry, angry, lonely, or tired,
yes,
you will find that your mind starts to talk to you to get one of those things figured out.
Yes.
For me, it's always tired.
So it's not just complaining with your words, right? Why didn't that guy let me in? Like when you're driving, or, why wasn't this on sale when I needed it? Why did I miss the sale? Whatever the complaints are.
And we dress it up as if it's their fault.
It's everybody else's fault.
I wouldn't be complaining in my
us.
mind because of you.
Yeah.
Or because of her. Because
if you're
of
on,
him.
say hi. Oh, I don't know what I just did here. There we go. Sorry. So I notice when I'm tired, I do it more. But here's the thing. I complain so much in my head, not so much with my words, but in my head to myself, that until I became more aware and started actually doing this challenge, I didn't realize how much.
Yeah.
So we went to this seminar in Toronto where we were it was intense. It was 12 hours, 3 days a week, or 3 days over the weekend, where we were in a chair, weren't physically active, we're learning so much stuff, and you get back to the hotel and you're I just want to go to sleep because you're exhausted. So we didn't exercise. We were eating decent, but we were eating more than we should because you get bored when you're sitting there, right? And that's what you do, is eat. That's what I do anyways. And so I was doing really good through the day, and then at night I found that that's when things would start to pop up, oh, this hotel's missing this. Why doesn't this hotel have hooks on the wall? And it's So here's what we learned, okay? So far is that, and I wrote this in my blog. If you want to read my blog today, it's all about this. It's jenniferlopezdorsey.com. And so what we've learned is when you're tired is when you probably find yourself complaining. Gossiping about people or not showing compassion or criticizing also falls into this. So that's something I really try really, really hard, because That's just not healthy for anybody. But a lot of us do it, or we surround ourselves with people that do it, even if we're not doing it. So are we actually surrounding ourselves with the right people? That's a good question to ask yourself.
They pick up our slack when we're not complaining, so they pick it up.
Right. So, and a lot of it comes out of fear as well. So everything we do in life is either based on fear or love. And so it's been really interesting, but this is the most powerful thing. So Sunday was a long day, but I was so excited to get home. We see our kids. It's been awesome. We've had a great weekend. My kids were so good with my mom. So she had a great weekend. They were so helpful and they were just so good with her, which made our hearts happy. We went to bed early. We had a great night's sleep. And for the first time in, I don't even know how long. So I lost my dad 3 months ago, for those of you that maybe don't know that. For the first time in a very long time, I woke up with a happy heart full of gratitude. And I really believe that it came from us doing this challenge and then challenging you guys. And isn't everything more fun when you do it with your friends? I think it is. So that's why we were like, we got to share this with everybody that even watches us or hears our voices, because it's what we're learning is gratitude, having a grateful attitude, is the one thing that can literally change the world. And I know everybody's like, peace will change the world, but peace comes from having peace inside yourself when you have a grateful heart. So with complaining, one thing that we do that we've learned as a really good stepping tool in this is that when you catch yourself, because you're going to do it, right? Like it takes 30 days to develop a habit and it takes 90 days to develop a lifestyle. So this has got to be an ongoing thing, but like, do a week and see how you do, and don't beat yourself up about it. Know that you're learning and you're becoming more intentional and you're living with more purpose and you're living in the moment when you're doing that. But when you do this practice, you do become more aware. And immediately when I have some kind of a negative complaint in my head, I will immediately think of, nope, like get rid of it. What is that? Like erase, whatever. Yeah. And then find something in that moment to be grateful for, whether it's something in the event that's happening, something in my surroundings. And finding gratitude in the smallest things even is really how you turn your brain around. And it takes practice, right? I don't know if any of you have ever read The Secret, that book. I love that book because it's all about mindset and really whatever you're talking about and whatever your beliefs are, or you're trying to turn something into a belief system for yourself that's positive. It's all about your mind is so powerful in attracting that thing into your life. Even if it's not happening right now, gratitude often is something that doesn't happen overnight for people. You don't often see the results of it right away, but it takes time and it takes patience and it takes practice. And then if you have people around you that are doing it too, that helps. But those are the things so far we've noticed. So if you're doing this challenge, what we want you to do, or if you want to start it, you can start it today. If this is the first time you're hearing us talk about it, there is a video on my Facebook page or my blog. I've linked it, and you can go and watch how it kind of all started for us, because it was like, let's do this, Facebook Live, boom. And we just went live and started talking about it. That's just how we rock and roll. So if you're doing this, we want you to post on your social media and tell your friends so that they can do it with you, or maybe you can inspire somebody, or you figure out who in your friends list is already doing this, and then you connect with them, because that's really amazing. Yep. And then you use the hashtag complaint-free. So I'm doing this challenge, and then tag us, because we want to cheer you on and we want to know who's doing this with us so that we can all support each other in this awesome challenge that we're doing.
I heard this not too long ago. A problem shared is halved. A joy shared is doubled.
Say it again for the people in the back.
A problem shared is halved, and a joy shared is doubled.
That's good.
If you got an issue you're dealing with and you can't figure it out, and you're just using this to try and outthink it, share it with somebody else. And because some people want to help each other figure their stuff out. Mm-hmm. And when you have something really good, you got to share that with people so they can pass it on, because it becomes contagious. Negativity and positivity become contagious. So you try and eliminate the one and expand the other one.
So here's the 3 things that you can do every single day that are free, that are easy, that anybody can do, okay? Is have a grateful attitude and journal, okay? Consistently journal. Every single day. It doesn't matter what your journal looks like. My beautiful friend bought me this one. It's so beautiful.
Do you journal the same time every day?
So this is what I started doing as I started waking up earlier to journal when the whole house is asleep. So I have no interruption. That's when my brain is on point and I get the best ideas and I'm focused and I can just write uninterrupted.
And it sets the tone for your day.
Yes, and then I do a gratitude journal. So this is one again my friend bought me, but it doesn't have to be fancy, you guys. You can go to the dollar store. You probably have notebooks laying around. Just pick something. Your kids probably have old notebooks from school that aren't being used anymore. You rip out the first few pages of their work, whatever, or you leave it in. Maybe that makes you happy. Maybe you're grateful for that. And so I journal all my ideas, and I also write 5 things that I'm grateful for that have happened in the last 24 hours. And 2 reasons why I'm grateful for each. And the reason why I say 24 hours is because then every single day you're looking for things to be grateful for. And it makes you be more present. It makes you be more intentional with everything. So today my mom popped in and my grandma was with her. And I was so grateful to see my mom. I had a really rough night last night. I was really missing my dad. So to see her and to give her a hug just made my heart so happy. And to see my 91-year-old grandma was awesome. It was just I'm so grateful. I still have a grandparent that is alive, which is just amazing. And, and she reminds me of my dad. So it's just a wonderful thing. And then, the other thing I was so grateful for, these are things I'm grateful for that have happened in the last 24 hours, but they're not they're little things that maybe you don't realize are happening or you haven't paid attention to before. So my kids never leave the house without giving us a hug and saying, I love you. Ever. And it's not us going, don't leave yet, let's give you a hug. They're saying, Mommy, I'm walking out the door, come say goodbye. And so they do that. So it was those things that I was so grateful for today. And then I write down 2 reasons why I'm grateful for each. So, we have the busy isms or we're just always so busy, and that's become a thing everybody says. But guess what? We choose that. Busy people get stuff done. I like being busy. I'm busy in a good way. And we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just, how bad do you want to feel good? How bad do you want to have a grateful heart and work through this stuff? And, if you want it bad enough, you'll find time to do it. So for me, waking up an hour earlier than I'm usually waking up, that's when I get my stuff done. And I don't beat myself up if I don't get to it one day, but then that means that I have to be super intentional the next day. So we're going to leave that with you. We hope you guys enjoyed this and you got something out of it. Leave us a comment below, share it with a friend, or, go check out my blog too so you can read more about it and start doing the things, and then let us know how it's going for you, because it's helped us so much. So much.
You know what? To see her have this brightness and happiness in the last in the last 24 hours is huge for me, because I know the struggles that she's gone through in the last few months. And this can happen. If you're in the same spot, this can totally happen to you. It'll happen.
All right, we're going to go enjoy a kid-free house on our anniversary. That was gross. You don't need to know that. Okay, bye everybody.
Later.